But I mean, again,
Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice coming good and clear. And I'm really disappointed that you guys are late, as usual. But what I can do, I cannot change you. It's kind of a destiny, the thing. So today we are going to talk about how you can release your energy, how you can engineer your life. Please, if you are a blonde woman, sit in the front. If you're an ugly guy, just sit at the end. And if you are a woman wearing a short skirt, please sit in the front seat. Excuse me, I'm a guru. So today our topic about Sadhguru. I mean, he is sad and he want to make the blonde people happy. I'm not making fun of blonde people, but it's a fact that his customers are blonde. He's not even convincing to the Indian, but he convinced the blonde. And you will see those blonde people like their mouth is open, like, wow, that's deep. That's so deep. Did you hear what he just said? Did you? Yeah, amazing. It's amazing what he said. Yeah, but do you understand what he said? No. Oh, okay. I mean, who need to understand anything? So, if we search for Sadhguru, Mr. Sadhguru, what is it? Who is a Sadhguru? What he is? Supposedly, he is a spiritual leader. He want to teach you how to live better. He want to engineer your spiritual life. There is a million videos about him. He's like Muhammad, just another scale of Muhammad, different format. This guy, he just take the format of a spiritual person. He is very loving, very nice, very wonderful. He can tickle your feeling, and yet you are not being. But the being is not exist because there is nothing is called being. Everything is, even love is fake. I mean, if I play his videos, last time I played his videos, this guy who keep talking about accepting others, last time I played his videos, his organization, they flag my video and they claim copyright. Oh, hold on. If we go to the quotes of, I found a website, his website. They can't flag me for a website, can they? This is a website. It's called 100 Quotation and More of Sadhguru. Tradition is not an imitation, imitating a previous generation. That is Zoom. It's about learning from their experience. So after thousands of years of the experience of the guru, is India a better place? Thousands of years of casting system, horrible, Kama Sutra, prostitution, worshiping rats. So listen, tradition is not about imitating previous generation. It's about learning from their experience. So what you experience through your life as a guru. The more security, I'm just going through them one by one, they are, as they are listed in the website. The more security you seek, the more insecure you become. True security is only in a state of abandon. I did search. You can do that too. You can do it right now. What is the net worth of Sadhguru? I mean, the one who talk about what? I was talking about the more secure insecurity. Actually, if I search right now for his quotation about money, let me do that. All right. So we search for quotation of Sadhguru, peace be upon him, may Allah bless him, about money. And we found right away in Google, if you have money in your pocket, it is great. Only if it enter your head, it become a provision. What Sadhguru he says about billionaires? Shall we find the quotation? I put it actually in the image. I cannot find it here. Millionaire. What happened to you when you are a millionaire? We will go for that one. We will find it. Happiness start with you, not with your money or relationship or your job, but with you. Sound good. I'm really impressed. But do you want more? I mean, he hit the nail. Let us search for Sadhguru speaking about millionaires. I'm not playing his videos to avoid a major casualty because this is spiritual leader will be the first to flag your video. And he teaches about accepting each other. I mean, the second you don't accept each other, that's mean we are weak. That's a sign of weakness if you don't do that. Look what Sadhguru he said. One millionaire habit to earn more money. I mean, this guy is all against money. Don't worry too much about making money. What? Don't worry too much about making money? Let us search together for the network of Sadhguru. Peace be upon him. Okay. I mean, when you hear those people talking, they make you believe that, man, this is spiritual leader. He eat bread, little bread in the morning. He drink water with it. He don't even, he don't even eat, I mean, this guy, he is so, so humble, so against, he's not materialistic a person. He is so spiritual, this is why he have expensive clothing. This is why he have tons of villas. This is why all his land which he own is illegal, and we will go for that. Sadhguru net worth 2023. Not much. I mean, if you think about it, a person who live in India, India is very expensive. Do you know how much it costs to buy 1 pound of curry in India? And he go and he make his speeches in the Beverly Hill. He go to certain area where all those rich blonde girls, they make their money in certain ways. $50 million. And this guy telling us money does not make you happy. Why you want to work like a donkey to make money? What money can do to you? Are you going to take it with you? Are you going to have it with you in the grave? Are you going to have it with you in a cemetery? Are you going to die inside the saving box? And then we find that this guy is a very filthy rich. And he is all spiritual. By mistake, I stopped off a video made by Sadhguru. And I found this video hilarious, so I could not really fight the temptation of playing it for you. In Atlanta, Georgia, where? Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, look, this guy, he go lecture where? What about you lecture those? Stay in India, stay in India. Why you go to Georgia? What is in Georgia special for you? So in Atlanta, Georgia, brother, he made a speech. And the speech will touch your heart. It's full of reality, truth, and technology. I'm going to play it for you, not only once, not only twice, because I'm sure you will not believe what you are hearing. Go, Sadhguru. No sound.
About dreams becoming reality. One part of it is, there are various aspects to it. We'll just handle two aspects which are relevant to you right now. One part of it is in the subconscious mind. I think we looked at this some time ago. Because there is no… the time and space thing becomes fluid.
Fluid.
What is then is now.
What?
So there is a…
What? What is then is now? What? I have a problem with hearing. And this is what make those blondie women like open their… like, what you just said? That's so deep, man. Say it again, say it again.
Time ago. Because there is no… the time and space thing becomes fluid. What is then is now.
Wow. Guys, I was going to believe in the shin of Allah and his testicles. Now I'm going to become a Hindu, and I'm going to go to the rat temple tomorrow, and then I will say to the rat, what is then? He will say now. Well, what does that mean? Or then, like now he's a rat. Then he will be what? A prince, maybe, or king. You never know. What is then is now. Are you sure? If there is any Hindu in the world can call me immediately and tell me what the heck does that mean? What is then is now. Okay, I mean, maybe I'm cutting the guy. Don't let him even talk. Let him make a sentence, man.
Is in the subconscious mind. I think we looked at this some time ago. Because there is no… the time and space thing becomes fluid. What is then is now.
Exactly.
So there is a perception of it.
Perception.
It's not because you dreamed it became a reality.
Oh.
Because it already is a reality.
What? He just said it is then and it is now. And this is about your dream become reality. It's not your dream become reality. It's reality already. But you have a dream before where your reality was not exist yet. Like as an example, you idiot, when you were 20 years old, do you have $50 million like now? You have a dream to get rich. Were you owning the $50 million when you were 20 years old, or now reality you own? You know, they give you those stupid words, and those naive, low IQ people, they are sitting like puppies and their mouth is open like, wow, amazing. It's not your dream become a reality. Okay. So there's a guy, he dreamed to marry a girl. So do you think when he was dreaming about her, she's already his wife? That's so deep. Do you think already she is pregnant from him too? Who is that son in your belly now? Oh, honey, this is your son. but we did not met yet. We are talking online. Okay, let me explain to you. Sadhguru can explain that to you. What is then is now. Oh boy. Continue.
It's happened.
It happened.
This, there was a very interesting situation that happened.
Stop. I want you to sit down on the ground because this is a serious situation. Look at his face, how serious he is. There is a certain situation happened. It happened. What it happened? Listen carefully.
There was a very interesting situation that happened in a certain physical research laboratory in England.
Physical research laboratory? I heard those stories before, like the Muslim, they talk about the Quran science. There's a scientist, his name, Yama Aidulai Yama. He said that the moon is split and somebody glue it with a crazy glue from Home Depot. So you are telling me now about a special situation. Interesting. Look at that. It's in front of you. Very interesting situation that happened in a certain physical research laboratory in England. It happened. It's like the Quran saying he found the sun sitting in a murky water, hot, bloody, murky water. It happened. It's a fact, brother. Okay, what happened? So again.
Because it already is a reality, it's happened.
It happened.
This, there was a very interesting situation that happened in a certain physical research laboratory in England. This laboratory is known as the D-Lab laboratory, which is among the premier physical research institutes in the world. They developed a certain photofilm. Photofilms come with different levels of sensitivity.
Yeah?
Like 100 ASA, 200 ASA, whatever.
Okay.
They developed a highly sensitive photofilm. So they wanted to just try it out, loaded it on a camera, took it out into the garden, and there was a rosebud. So they just went and took a picture of the rosebud. They wanted some subject.
Okay.
So when they developed and printed it, they found an image of a full-blown flower.
What the heck? People, they created a very sensitive film material, and they were looking for a subject to take a picture, and they found a flower bud. They found what? Flower bud. Not Bud Light or Budweiser, okay? Flower bud. Okay, so it was a flower bud like this. Let us show you what a flower bud mean. Because some of us, we are not familiar with the nature because we are growing inside the refrigerator. As you know, it's not reality. I mean, reality happened there, it's then and now. So they took a picture of what? A bud. But when they developed the picture, it turned to be a full flower. True story. Who here don't agree or dare to not to agree? That this is a true story. I mean, stupidity is beyond. So brother, listen carefully. I have a request from you, if you don't mind. I heard that the same laboratory, they developed film material less sensitive, and that make it go back on time. You see, the one you told us about, it take us to the time in the future. And they took a picture with the same material, which is less sensitive of Joe Biden today. And guess what? What happened? They found Joe Biden when he was 6 years old. Takbir, Allahu Akbar. I mean, how big your lie, how stupid what you just said, and who is the donkey in the world when I believe that because we just have more sensitive film, the bud in the picture become a full flower. I will tell you what happened, brother. The sensitive material in the film captured the future. So, Mr. Sadhguru, what about you go to the same laboratory and take picture, not of you, excuse my language, of your penis when you were 10 years old? I mean, I'm sure your mom, she took a picture for you when you are a baby, at least when you are an infant, and use the same material of the film. Do you think the film will show a full-size penis as it is today of Sadhguru? Are you sure you are not talking about Photoshop? I mean, guys, when I heard this, I could not believe how stupid, how dummy, even to mention such a stupid thing. A camera, what he is saying to us, the camera can capture the future. We go out in the yard, it is still a bud of a flower. We take the picture, it's a full flower. This is Sadhguru, the one who he claimed. It's a fluid, brother. It's a fluid. What is then is now. And what is then is what is now is then. And you know, in those videos, you will see those blonde women sitting in the front and their mouth is open like, wow, man, this guy is so smart. I have to admit, by the way, I mean, he is smart comparing to those donkeys who invite him and they sit listening to him. You must be a certified stupid to even allow him to be in your place. And you will notice that when those people, they speak, nobody question what you just said, man. Are you serious? Where we can find this laboratory? I mean, this is a revolutionary in science, if this is true. That we have now a film, we can take a picture of an object now, but we will see the image of the picture then. Do you see the stupidity? And people, they listen to this guy. And people believe this garbage. Can you take a picture for Joe Biden now to see if he will be in the White House 4 years, 2 years from now? Because remember, listen, the life of a flower is very short. So if we can take a picture of a bud, and when we develop the picture, we see a full flower, that means the end of the, I mean, that's it. This is the maturity, and then the flower will live a day, 2 days, and that's it, will go. So what about you take a picture of Joe Biden now and develop the picture, go to the White House, I mean, join the journalist. I'm sure he will not mind to take a picture with you. He's an idiot like you. He's from those hippie. This guy want to help everybody in his life, but he say the most stupid things ever. And only foolish people will believe what he say. All what he do, he just play with the words. In reality, he is against what he say, and he practice the opposite. This is telling me exactly what the Messiah said, from their fruits you shall know them. He speak against money, don't seek money, but yet he own $50 million. Why? What for? Aren't you a spiritual leader? You have millions of volunteers donating to you. Why you need even more money? Why you have even money in your bank account if you are that rich? Why you still even taking money if you are that rich? There is difference between knowledge and knowing. Knowledge, knowing, and wisdom. Knowledge can be acquired. Knowing is realization, and wisdom must be earned. Like, you know what? I don't know. I remember he said something about knowing. Let me see. Hold on. I mean, this guy, he just contradict himself. Oh boy. All right. I'm trying just to find the quotation. I don't remember it really. Hold on, let's see. It's like someone call you a fool. Okay, maybe we found it. Let's see. When somebody calls you a fool, it becomes an insult. When you realize, guys, read with me. This is not my words. This is what he said. When somebody call you a fool, let us use a picture. Maybe picture will be better, or something around. Let us see. Maybe this one. Okay. Let us zoom more. No, this is not the one we want. Hold on, we will go this one. When somebody else call you fool, it is an insult. When you realize you are a fool, means you become smart enough to know that. Okay. Let us go back to his website, shall we? There's difference between knowledge and knowing, knowing and wisdom. Knowledge can be acquired. Knowing is realization, and wisdom must be earned. But he just said, when you notice that you are fool, you become smart to know that. Which means all the wisdom, all the knowledge mean nothing. It's just a fraud. Another quote he said, a fool is a fool, being too full of unable to receive or to perceive, and hence a fool. To be a fool, not cool. What? But everybody is somebody's fool. It sounds like the Quran. Hey kuffar, I eat not what you eat, and you will not do eat what I eat, so I will not do eat what you eat, and you will never do eat what I eat, and I will never do eat what you eat, because I don't eat what you eat, and I have my food, and you have yours. Listen carefully how serious this. A fool is a fool, being too full and unable to receive or to perceive, and hence a fool is to be a fool, not cool, but everybody is somebody fool. So who's the fool here? And those blonde people sitting in the front chair like, whoa. You know, if you watch the movie The Love Guru, the Love Guru actually speak specifically. I'm not being, you know, don't take me, I'm being racist now against white people, no. But there is something wrong with people in America, you know? And I find that this is happening specifically between blonde white people. If you go and see his attendance, you will find somebody is a Middle Eastern, is a black, I mean, the customers is white. Why, you tell me? I don't know. Hippies. But not necessarily every white will listen to this garbage. But it happened, it's true, that the one who is under the influence of this stupidity, they are the rich and the blonde. And women. Each time you read a quotation for him, you will die laughing. For his quotation is nothing but a misery of stupidity. Chain of stupidity. Let us go to other quotation. As long we are divided in the name of religion, race, caste, gender, and nationality, there can be no true success or humanity. But this is the same guy, he keeps saying that women cannot be a man, and the woman, she is not a man, she cannot be a man, and the man cannot be a woman, and we have gender, it's a fact, it's reality, and now he says we are divided by gender. How gender is a division? I will go to the caste and race to show the stupidity of what he just said. But gender, in fact, is a fact of unity. It's not the opposite. The Bible says the man, he will leave his parents and he will become echad with his wife. So what makes them united? It's their gender. Otherwise, they have no business together. A man will not be united with a man. A man, he cannot even make a family without a woman. So gender is not a division. Gender is division by people like you who teach stupidity, fooling people, make them believe in sexuality, not in who they are. Sex, Kama Sutra, urges, no feeling. Actually, the fact, this guy, he said that love is not real. Love is not real. He have what they call it like a debate with the Jewish rabbi, which is very funny debate. I found it very hilarious. And he said that all those things, you call them pleasure, you call them pleasant, you call them love, those are not.
Because there is.
I'm just trying to find the video, give me a second. Those are not real. This is fake. It's absolutely false. Where is the video? This is the video here. Let us see. I found the video. All right. Let us see if Sadhguru is going to flag me again. I think you will. Potato. So this is a Sadhguru debate a Jewish rabbi. Now I have to say that both of them are an idiot. And you know, the Jewish rabbi is just not a rabbi. I never saw a rabbi like this. You know, I mean, a rabbi, he is very open-minded, you know, he's very like hippie style, you know, rabbi. Okay. So in the conversation, they got into something very weird. Let us see, to avoid playing the whole thing. Okay, where?
You being joyful, every human experience happens from within you. Whether it happens with external stimuli or its own self-start, this is the question. What I'm asking you is, you remember, maybe you don't, you're still a young man.
He is young, really.
See, that was pleasant.
Let me see, I don't know if I skip. I think I skipped a little bit, hold on.
Psychological and social phenomena. This is not an existential reality.
Love is not an existential reality.
It is what's happening within you, it's your emotion.
Guys, love is not existence reality. It is happening within you, it's emotion. Have you ever heard of a stupid thing like this? So is emotion reality? I will go with the stupidity he just said. But isn't it your emotion is something you are going through right now? Isn't it reality? Isn't it reality that when you cry, it is reality, you are crying? Isn't it reality that when you are happy, even you can cry when you're happy, by the way, there's two kinds of tears. There's tears of happiness, there's tears of sadness, and even they taste different. This is not reality. Everything happened is within you, and this is not reality. But this is the same guy, he says, the only reality is what happened inside you. And now he is saying, all those things happening inside you, they are not reality. And those stupid people sitting like potatoes, and nobody get him busted.
Thing around you. In reaction, if somebody is nice to you, you fall in love with them. If somebody is nasty to you, you hate them. Like this, in reaction, so many things are happening. This is a psychological and social phenomena. This is not an existential reality.
Did he just say, this is a social phenomena? But isn't this a reality that social is us, and we are social creatures? Is that fiction? Is it true that we live in villages and towns and cities? Is it true that rarely you will find a person living alone in the middle of nowhere? What this guy is talking about? He just said this is something happening in social life, but this is not reality. But all of social life is reality. Because social life, you interact, act. You are not just there as an image. We are not pictures in an album book. We are not pictures in Google. We are really human, and we interact with each other. That is reality, you idiot. The one who go to work, this is a social appearance for you, or this is reality? The one who make for you car and cook, the one who is a tailor, the one who put things together, the one who do shopping, the one who do the work as a driver, the one who work as a nurse, the one who work as a doctor. This is not reality. And what make it more embarrassing, that those stupid people, they invite such an idiot to teach them how to live. In fact, he is just confusing you and making you more confused, because I'm telling you, you are inviting him because you're already confused. Not because you're smart. A smart person will not listen to such an idiot for a second. So now what we learn from this guy, that a mother loving her child is not reality. It's not. Let us check it out. Have you ever seen a chicken defending her chick? She's a chicken. In fact, today I saw in my yard, imagine guys, eagle, huge. And a small birds, I don't know what they are, what their name. They were attacking the eagle to stay away from a nest. Something like they are pushing him away. Something that is there. I cannot see. Is that reality? Or it's a fiction? When the mother, she see her son dying, or the son is crying, or the son is hungry, and this is not reality. She is sad for him. She is ripped off with pain. This is all is fiction. I cannot believe how stupid you are. Based on what he say, everything he do to his society is not reality too. As an example, he make a project, it's called the river project. Obviously, it's just for the purpose of money. That must be not reality too. It's a social thing. It's not real. The water is not real. Continue, let us laugh.
Is nice to you, you fall in love with them. If somebody is nasty to you, you hate them. Like this, in reaction, so many things are happening. This is a psychological and social phenomena. This is not an existential reality.
Love is not an existential reality.
No. It is what's happening within you, it's your emotion.
What is it? Give me an existential reality that doesn't happen within you.
You know, hold on. Did he just use the word happened? People, did he just use the word happened? Are you with me? How you use the word happened and it is not reality. People, do you understand what I'm saying? If I use the word happened, I cannot use it unless it is something happened. So how it happened, yet it is not real, you idiot? Something never happened is something not real. But the second you say it happened within you, that means it is reality. You are just a certified idiot. But because the one who they are debating him, the one who they are talking to him, they are low IQ people. He played with words, he confused them, and they are sitting like puppies. And this guy, he claimed to be a rabbi. Rabbi or a rabbit, I'm not sure.
Existential reality.
Love is not an existential reality.
It is what's happening within you, it's your emotion.
What is it? Give me an existential reality that doesn't happen within you.
Well, life is. You're alive right now.
Life is not reality. And did he just say, you are alive right now? But isn't it the same guy he said, what is then is now? That means if we take a picture for you, before your father have sex with your mother, we can find a full image of you before even they have sex. Yeah, this is a good point, by the way. Fart is not a reality. Yeah, like last time we have a video about farting. Somebody should stand in the stage in front of him and fart and tell him, is that emotional? Is gas is emotional? You can watch the video. It's called Sadhguru debate Jewish rabbi, and then later he say everything happened is a reaction, and then he says at the end of all this drama, everything happened is my business. But you just said in the beginning, you stupid, that everything happened is a reaction. And then at the end, in the same video, he says, everything happened to me, within me is my business. But in the beginning of the conversation, he said, everything happened to you is a reaction. This is how they fool people. And I find it very funny that the Hindu, they bring this guy, supposedly, he is the one who can refute Zakir Naik. I mean, both of you are donkeys. I mean, you remind me, Zakir Naik is a donkey and this guy is donkey. You remind me of Muslim videos. You know, Muslim videos, when they make videos. Here we go. Let us show you an example about Muslim videos.
Look at Adam alayhi salam, he came down onto the earth. He was sent to the earth. There's a question. Where did he land?
Where?
He wasn't just thrown so that suddenly he landed, meaning he dropped.
Yeah.
But Allah placed him on the earth.
Where?
This we find in the narration of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where he says that Adam alayhi salam nazala fil Hind.
I'm telling you, this is Sadhguru. Sadhguru, when he was a bud, that was Adam. Allah sent him down as a bud. The bridge company, they developed a film. When you take a picture with it, it's very sensitive. And then they will print, when they make a print of you, they will find you, Sadhguru today. So when he came down was Adam. He came down where? In Sri Lanka. Very close to the town of Sadhguru. I mean, it's just across the street. How many of you here practice something called yoga? If there is anybody here practice yoga? Who here practice the stupid yoga? I'm not against sport, by the way. Move your body, jump upside down, stretch your legs. I'm not against that. But yoga is something else. Yoga is satanic. Yoga make you think only of yourself. Learn how to be selfish. Forget everything, and you will find that all those who play yoga, they have mental issues. I'm not talking about the physical play. I'm talking about practice the yoga the way it is supposedly. They are not stable. In fact, they practice it because they are not stable already. They are trying to find a solution. They think that those weird guru is the one who will help them. In fact, do you know that Sadhguru claimed that yoga helped his wife to kill herself? What? Yes. They asked him about the death of his wife. He said that yoga helped his wife to kill herself, to decide how to die. This is telling you how dangerous this man is. Why the wife of Sadhguru will decide her death by what? By practicing yoga. Are you teaching people how to commit suicide? I'm trying to find the video about his wife's death. I cannot believe it when I heard that he just said what he said. Let me see if this is the video I'm looking for. Give me a second. Yeah, I need to find the video, but I'm sure you can find it, you know. There's tons of videos. I'm trying to find. Yeah, he said it clearly. I'm not the one who is saying that his wife, you know, she decided how to die by yoga. How to die? By what? By yoga. She decided her death. Let us see. I'm just looking for a video, guys. Let us see. Guys, his wife, she left her body consciously. I don't know if this is the exact same video I saw, but I will play a little bit part of it.
This is a nation where there have been thousands of incidents where people have left their body consciously.
What?
So she announced that she will leave almost 9 months ahead of that time. And she even prepared my daughter, who was only 7 years of age.
His wife, she prepared herself and she used yoga to die. She wanted to die. 9 months in advance. She left her body. She left what? She left her body. Who in the world would believe such a garbage? There is many people, they leave their body. What?
And this is a nation where there have been thousands of incidents where people have left their
Thousands of incidents. How many? Thousands. Okay, hold on. Why only thousand, not millions? I mean, we are billions of people. Only thousands? They were able to leave their body, and your wife is one of them. And why she decided to leave her body? Is that because you are a wonderful husband and her life was amazing, or because you made her life miserable? Are you with me, guys? Why? Let us assume what he is saying is true for the sake of argument. Why a woman, she decided how to die by yoga. Her yoga made her able to leave her body. Huh. Okay. But why she want to do that? Too much hashish, brother. What kind of drugs you? And do you really believe people will believe in such a garbage? Do you really think people will accept what you just said? That there is thousands of people, they leave their body consciously? Leave. Guys, I want to leave my body. If you see how I look like, you will understand what I'm trying to do. Can somebody call this guy, tell him, can you teach Christian Prince how to leave his body? I mean, I want to leave it. I want to be like 60-meter tall like Adam. I want to be like my shoulders now are 6 by 6 meters. I want to be like 6 miles shoulders. I want to leave my body. Hey, by the way, can I leave my body like and go and like, you know, live in an invisible, like in lobster buffet, shrimp? Huh? I eat, but I don't pay. There is thousands of people consciously they leave their body. So we started with the film. What happened in the film? Anyone remember? You guys, you forgot, don't you? You forgot what happened with the film. How many of you right now is going to go and get a film? Okay, let me tell you something about this film, what he said. If you want to see how your wife, she will look after 20 years from now, go get that film. Take a picture for her now. She looked like a bud. Let us say you marry your wife, she is 18, 19, 20, whatever. You want to see how she will look like when she is 60? Get that film, brother. Take a picture. Develop the picture. You will print a picture of a woman, she have a gray hair and she is holding a stick like Solomon. True story. I mean, even Muhammad, with all the lies he said, he did not mention your lie. This guy, he did beat everybody. Film. They took a picture of a flower bud. When they printed the picture, are you watching those movies like, like The Invisible Man and those things, like the guy, they take a picture for him, he's not there? And this is very famous laboratory. You know, I mean, what you can say, it's a famous laboratory. We have to be serious here. When they say it's a famous laboratory, it's a famous laboratory. In England, I mean, English people, they can do a lot of things. Number one, they can speak English. That alone is something. Number two, when they speak English, someone like me would have difficulty to understand what they are saying. That is an accomplishment. So look what have now. We have the movie film. Actually, this can be called film by itself about the movie. Let me play it again because some people, maybe they were not here. I want to buy a film less sensitive so I can go back on time and look better. Because obviously this is what happened. If the film's so sensitive, huh? Okay. So they are asking about asking him a question about the dream become true.
One part of it is there are various aspects to it. We'll just handle two aspects which are relevant to you right now. One part of it is in the subconscious mind. I think we looked at this some time ago. Because there is no… the time and space thing becomes fluid. What is then is now.
Yeah.
So there is a perception.
What is you is me.
It's not because you dreamed it became a reality.
Can we switch bank account, Sadhguru? Because it's what what is your bank is Now, my bank. Can we do that? The $50 million you have? I mean, that would be lovely. Because as you see, time, you go back on time. When you were 20, you have a bicycle. Now you have $50 million. Nothing will change anyway. I take the $50 million from you. Second day, your account will have $50 million too, because it's what it was then is now. And now you have 50. Give me 50. Still you will have 50. I'm just saying, if you think about it.
Already is a reality. It's happened. This, there was a very interesting situation that happened in a certain physical research laboratory in England.
True story.
This laboratory is known as the DeLabor Laboratory.
DeLabor.
Which is among the premier physical research institutes
big
in the
deal,
world.
yeah, big deal.
They developed a certain photofilm. Photofilms come with different levels of sensitivity. Like 100 ASA, 200 ASA, whatever.
He's an expert with pictures too.
They developed a highly sensitive photofilm.
Okay.
So they wanted to just try it out, loaded it on a camera, took it out into the garden, and there was a rosebud. So they just went and took a picture of the rosebud. They wanted some subject.
Right.
So when they developed and printed it, they found an image of a full-blown flower. They just couldn't believe this.
True story.
They thought they could have made a mistake and took the picture again and again.
Again and again.
And they found every time a full-blown flower, not a bud. Because when the bud is there, the flower is already there in a very subtle way.
True story. They developed a very sensitive film. They took a picture of a flower bud. When they printed, it was a full-grown bud, flower. Why? Because simply the flower is already there. Can you take a picture of little tiny turtle egg? Oh, what about you take a picture of an egg in your refrigerator with that film? Are we going to have a chicken later? Oh boy. Sadhguru talking about this man and his laboratory. Yeah, I searched for this person, but this is all is a stupidity, I mean, this is all is a fiction. This is a lie. This guy is just a mad person, and he tried to convince people with his stupidity. If there is such a film exists, we can even predict weather. Is that true? I can take a picture of the sky now. And remember, we are talking about a flower, and a flower, its life is very short. And as long everything is relative to the object. So, because the flower life is short, that means the time which goes for the flower to be fully growing is a long time actually, because its life is short. Like 5 days for a fly is a long time. 5 days for a man is nothing compared to his lifetime. So if we have such a film, we can even predict when the enemy is going to attack us. All what we need to do is just take a picture of the sky, and then we will find the enemy airplane flying in the top of us when we print the picture. Are you with me? And all of us, we knew that this is absolutely impossible. That is just a stupid thing to say. And there is no such a thing. Right now we have James Webb, which is a satellite flying with cameras, very sensitive cameras. I mean, how sensitive we can go now? You see, when you talk about film, you idiot, the name of the person you are talking about, this is very old person. Now we have way better technology. Can we now, with the technology we have, do what you are saying? But what we learned today, that if you learn yoga, yoga will help you to kill yourself. Are you teaching people how to live or teaching them how to commit suicide? Claiming that his wife, she decided to make her soul leave her body. And by the way, this guy, he don't believe in a soul anyway, which is very funny. He himself, he said in the video that soul does not exist. Very stupid. And the more stupid is the one who listen to you and the one who invite you. Because if they are really stable, they will not need somebody to make them feel better. You know, they invite such a person because supposedly he make them feel better. They think he is telling them how to be smart. He is teaching them how to live better life. But as you see, this person is saying satanic stuff. Even if you're an atheist, you don't believe in Satan, but this is satanic. So now if I ask somebody about his wife murder, you says to me she decide by yoga to leave her body?
This is a nation where there have been thousands of incidents
Thousands.
where people have left their body.
Brother, is that scientifically proven to be true? There's thousands of, you know, when you say there's thousands, I mean, do you have any proof that those thousands are exist and they decide to leave their body? Can you leave your body right now? Can you show us live on camera? What do you think, guys? You know, once I was in Romania, and you know, in Romania there's a lot of people, they believe in stupid things, even though they're supposedly Christian, but obviously paganism is still following them. So they believe in you know, those superstition things, like a woman, she can, like if a girl, she want to marry a guy, this woman, she can do some magic and will make you make him love you, even he don't care for you, you know. So this woman, I met her. It happened to came to that house where I was. And they told me, no, this is serious. Don't make fun of her. You know, she can curse you. She can do something to you. You know, she can, you know, like, they are terrified. They are scared. So I said to her, can you make me love you? She, you know, she don't speak English. So they translate to her. She looked at me like, what? I said, tell her, I don't believe what she is saying is true. However, I'm willing to marry her anyway because she is going to control me. It's not even my will. Can she make me love her and marry her? So they translated to her in the Romanian language. And then she said, no, I do that only for girls who they are looking for someone to marry them. I said, okay, I will pay you. I'm interested to marry you. But I don't find you attractive. Can you make, I will pay you because I'm a customer. You don't need to marry me. Just make your magic work on me so I will be in love with you. She left. Scam. And the stupid people believe in this garbage. And they told me even what advices she gave them. Like one of the things, actually, I mean, if you hear things, you will not believe it. As an example, women, she pee, and this witch, supposedly, she will say certain words on the pee, and they drop it in the drink of the guy, like without him noticing. Imagine you are a grown woman, you are 20 years old, there's a guy, you want him to marry you. What do? You pee in a cup, and then this woman, she will say words on the cup, and then you take the cup, you put a few drops of pee on the drink of the guy, like you invite him to your house or a coffee shop or etc. He go to the bathroom, you put your pee in his drink, and then he will be in love with you. So this is why people like those, they can be successful, because there's a lot of idiot in this earth. A lot of stupid people in this earth. I remember once in the Philippines, in the beach, there's a big store for voodoo. And I know why it's there, because those, I don't want to keep saying the word white people, but the customer is really big time white. But there's black people too. I went inside, and all those weird things, bones, feathers, etc. So I said to the guy, he said, how I can help you? And there's a bunch of people there. I said, I have a problem with my mother-in-law. There is something you can do to help me to get rid of her? He said, sure. Actually, I know what she is doing to you. I said, really? And he started telling me, she is involving between me and my wife. She don't leave us alone. Okay, I said, oh, okay. By the way, I don't even have a mother-in-law. He said, okay, guys, we have to go. It's time for lunch. Okay, please leave. Please leave. Time for lunch. I have to go. I don't have mother-in-law. So he started telling me that he knew. He can read me. He can feel it. What my mother-in-law is doing to me. She involved between me and my wife, and I'm looking, and I'm acting like, yeah, you know what? You are saying the truth. How you know? Like, wow. Like, how in the world you know that? And the guy, he really believed it. Like, that's, and he keep going. And then after he finished, he says, thank you very much. But by the way, I don't have a mother-in-law. I'm not even married. Somebody, he feed in the fool. And there's a lot of fool in this world. And this is the scenario of those people. Yoga school and those European hippies, they come from around the world. And, all the scandals happen in those schools too. You do not need yoga to understand yourself. No, you do not. Yoga is just a clear act of stupidity. Because first, you aren't even thinking. You're on drugs. You're in a mute. You are not even living the moment. You are just killing time, destroying yourself. Sitting for 10 hours over your ass. In 10 hours, you can build your life. You can change your life. You can help somebody else's life. And in the West, they start making movies long time ago. Like, karate, like, what's his name? The guy, the karate guy. Jackie Chan. Or like Indian, American Indian. And there's the eagle flying. And the guy speaking to the spirit. And, look how spiritual they are. They used to eat each other alive. They cut the head of the guy and they take even the skin of the hair. In India, they used to burn the widow when the husband died. Where was the gurus? Where was the spiritual people? The women, the man, he die. Why you want to burn the women alive? This was a practice for thousands of years until the British people, they came and they stopped them from burning the women alive. And that was under the pressure of the Christian missionaries. The man, he died, they burned his wife. What about the caste system? Where was your gurus for all those centuries? Until now, the caste system is there. Why you don't give all your money for those poor people who live in the slum? Why you live in a villa? Actually, I found a website. I don't know if you guys are interested. Very interesting. It turned to be that all his projects are not legal. And this website support everything they say, excuse me, with document. I will post the link for you. Now, I don't trust website, really. I'm not judging the guy by what they are showing. Maybe it's fabrication, maybe it's true, I'm not sure, you know. But it looked like it's real. They have, because, you know, if this website is posting something fake, he can sue them. He can even take them to court. He can make them, he can shut them down. He can make them pay a lot of money. This is the website. Let me post it for you. I just found it before I go live, actually. They are showing you that his project and everything he do is against the law, is nothing but violation of the law, and he claimed that he is the person who want to make things green, but in fact he is making a threat for the nature. All those are documents from the Indian government. As you see, the title in the top, this is a photocopy of a document, and you will see the list of violation one after one. Those guys, they listed for him tons of things about how bad what he is doing. All is documented. All is government official. This is not just a website. A very law-obedient citizen. Do you see it? This is the guy who schooled you about how to be a good citizen, how he will change your life, but he is the one who destroyed his own country. He reminds me of Al Gore. Al Gore, you know, he go and he makes speeches around the world about a global warming, but yet he take his own jet, his own private jet. Each time he fly, it's more electricity than a town of 10,000 people burned. And he teach you in the lecture about you should turn off the light when you leave the bathroom. Look at the violation, and look, this is all is against the law. Document after document after document. I mean, those guys, they have endless document. Are they done with the document? Maybe. No, there's more. There is more. So, it's a scam, fooling the fool, playing with your mind, using your stupidity and your ignorance to make you believe that he is genius and he is smart. And I have to say, yes, he is smart compared to those donkeys who are listening to him. But if you make your brain little work, you will see that this guy is a fraud. Everything he say is against what it can be reality. He just deny actually our existence. He deny even you are not even a being. You are not even a being. And you know, I noticed, by the way, that this guy, he was opposing whatever the rabbi he say, it just to oppose, to show himself smart. You know what I mean? He don't agree about anything. Anything the rabbi he says, he oppose it because he want to make a point of gain. Like, he is not smart, I am the smart one. And the more he do that, the more he dig his hole and look stupid. I look at the audience actually, I saw many, they are not convinced for a second of what he is saying. But I saw some women, their mouth was open. Sadhguru, Muhammad Guru, Allah Guru, all is the same garbage. All of them, they want, all cult leaders, they want certain things from you. Money, sex, power. And today is the same as yesterday. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Cult leaders are cult leaders. They want the same thing. So he convinced us that he is a spiritual leader, yet in the bank account he have a $50 million. The person who schooled you about helping the poor, if he cared to help the poor, why? I mean, you see, I'm not judging him because he have even $1 million. You know, maybe, okay, his life, maybe he's coming from a rich family. No, but he's not. Maybe he's used to a certain life standard. No, he's not. And you know, $1 million in India will make you live really comfortable life. This is India, man. This is a very cheap country. You will have 4 or 5 maids. You will have a cook. You will have a driver. If you have $1 million. So what is the 50 for? And why you are making more? If this person, he live in USA, $50 million is a lot of money. Not only in India. A person, I'm not a priest. I'm not a bishop. I like to have a big house. Why not? I like it. I'm not schooling people about how to help. And then I'm a millionaire. And me, myself, I help nobody. A spiritual leader who claimed to be a spiritual leader, a guru. You know, they used to wear like, they are naked. Like Mahatma Gandhi, you know, he's wearing a sheet. But if you think about it, Mahatma Gandhi families are so rich. But the appearance, they play that they are the one with the poor, but in reality, go and see how they live. Casting system, discrimination, separation between society. Every society is divided from the other society. There's a higher society, there's a clean society, there's a dirty society. This is what happened after all the gurus of India. Girls been taken from their family to practice sex, so the Maharaja will have fun. If you go right now and search for the casting system, you will not believe how ugly, how disgusting it is. This guy is going around the world speaking about spirituality, but he never spoke about how to treat an animal. Did you see how they put elephants in chains in India? They respect the cow, they torture the elephant. The funny is, the elephant is one of their god have an elephant look. Very disgusting, actually. When you see the elephants, how they treat them. Very disgusting. Why you don't teach people about not to treat animals like this? In order to fix the world, you don't fix yourself first? Isn't this your country? Do you have elephants in your farms? Do you tie them up with a chain? Do you beat them up? What for? Extremely disgusting. And then they give you speeches about spirituality. If you are truly spiritual, you will not do what you are doing. You will not. We have somebody trying to contact me, but I think he's a Muslim or something. I'm not sure. Maybe he's from India. I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm calling him. We will see. Well, he's not answering. Okay. All right. Feel free to download this video. As you know, I don't keep those videos because I know that Sadhguru is a very, very, very respectful man, and he will flag me immediately, for he is a spiritual leader. He accepts others. He teach people we should accept each other. Why, if somebody call you a fool, you get upset? Why? That means you are insecure. And then they go and they flag my videos not even 15 minutes after I finished. I mean, Zakir Naik can never flag my videos. You know Zakir Naik, the guy who keeps spitting 24 hours, 7 days a week? I use his video, he never flagged my videos. Sadhguru, he did. Christian Prince, first of all, I'm not going to flag you because I enjoy watching you. He's Zakir Naik, but I make fun of you, man. Why you are not flagging my videos? How do you why? First of all, I don't have TV. What TV have to do with this? Okay, Christian Prince. When you make my voice, I feel better because I feel like I'm a celebrity. Otherwise, you tell me why I'm making my voice. Just because it's funny and stupid. Exactly. So I'm very unique. I feel like it's stupid and very celebrity. What? Celebrity. Yes, I can like that. Don't say that. And Christian Prince, I speak English better than you. Okay. Do you speak English better than Sadhguru? I speak even better than anyone in India. I'm going to get him busted. As an example, he said that you are there but not there. So if he's there and not there, who's there? What? I will repeat for you. He said that we are now here but we are not there, and we are there when we are here. So what is he? You get a point there. Good Prince. You got to make a mistake. You just said you got a point there, but the fact the point is here. The point is not there. What? Okay, Zakir, you are so much smart. I cannot follow with you. By the way, Zakir, are you there? Yes, Captain Prince, I'm there. What you said? I mean, I'm here. Are you here or there? Captain Prince, I'm here, and you are there. But I said to you, are you there? And you said, yes, I am here. How you can be there and here at the same time? Captain Prince, I have to go because my wife, she wasn't interested, and now she will be upset for me because I'm not very interested. Okay, Zakura and Yuka, just go wash dishes. See you there, not here. So those, false leaders, they give you a great example. When we speak about the Messiah, we see the Messiah washing the feet of his disciples. His disciples who worship him, they said to him, Lord, we cannot let you do that to us. He said, if you don't let me do it, you don't belong to me. I don't know you. I don't want you. A servant cannot be a master. A master, sorry, cannot be a master unless he's a servant. Are you a servant, Sadhguru, with the $50 million in your bank account? Are you a servant with all the money you have, and the houses you have, and the property you have? And those foolish people, they come from Europe, they come from America, and now he is coming to LA, and he will give a lecture about engineering yourself. Engineering yourself? Don't say that to women. They are doing that already. Makeup, eyelashes. Yoga will not engineer them. Yoga will make women feel selfish. Instead of being caring of her child at home, now she will go and sit in the front of you like a weird creature. Instead of taking care of her business, her work, her job, she will pay you money to listen to your stupidity. What about you make your lecturers for free? I saw the commercial, it says, I think $65. Why it is not for free? I will enlist this video from my YouTube channel here. I will make it enlisted, but still you can download the video from my Patreon. Is that good? So those who want to download the video, you will be able to download it, but don't be late. We will not keep it there for long. Expose this liar. He is just another fraud like Muhammad. There's no different. There's no different. They want to put themselves in the light spot. They want to make money. They want to live as millionaires, and they are already millionaires. If a person like him, he claimed to be a spiritual person should not care for money. He should live as a spiritual person. Very simple. The guy who owns endless number of properties. All the organizations in his name. All the land. Everything. Any question before we finish? In fact, those people, they encourage you to live a lousy life, like sexuality. There's no rules. That's why things is messed up in India. Like gang rape. I mean, horrible, horrible. Because the value taught by those so-called guru is so bad. And the funny is, they say to you that you are not, like your spirit does not exist. There's nothing is called soul. And then yet they believe in reincarnation. And the idea of reincarnation as like it's endless, that means why even I want to be worried about anything? I will die, I will come back as a different creature. Whatever that creature is, he will have sex, he will eat. Even if he die, he come back as another creature too. So the idea itself of keep coming back as different thing is just so stupid and so dangerous. Because you don't behave, and there is no reason for you to behave. And the word behave is not even exist in your dictionary. In fact, I saw in the Hindu's website where it says that if a man, he can cheat and sleep around. A woman, she cannot. And actually, I made a video about it before, if you remember. The man, he can go around and sleep around. A good woman, a good Hindu woman, she cannot do that. But here you ask yourself a question. If the man, he can sleep around, and a good Hindu woman cannot do that, so the man is doing it with who? With a single one? This is the same as Islam. Islam teach secret wife. The woman, she say, I understand you want to have intimacy with other women. It's a sexual cult. All those cults, they share the same thing. Worshipping penises and vagina. In fact, in Hinduism is the same. They have a stone present the vagina, and a stone present the penis, and they put it in the middle of the temple. And the Muslims are the same. They have a stone in the Kaaba, it present a vagina. In fact, I believe that Islam is born out of Hinduism. Even though Muhammad, because he lived with the Jews, he took tons of stories from the Jews, but the origin of Islam is very much Hindus. If you look at the clothes even the Muslim they wear for Hajj, it's exactly as the Hindus and the Buddhists they wear. If you look at the prayer of somebody is Buddhist, when I was in Asia just last year, I saw how the Buddhists in the temple, actually I recorded them, how they pray. Maybe I should play it. They play exactly like the Muslims. Exactly. A Kama Sutra bring you nothing but Kama Sutra. And there's always a consequence of sin. The Bible says, the wage of sin is death. And don't make those people fool you. The more you commit sin, the more you are injured. There's an injury, spiritual injury, physical injury, health injury. Sexual diseases exist for a reason. Don't think it exists for it happened to be. I believe not in this. I believe it's a curse of God. For a human being is acting like animal. Because a human being, nothing can stop him from being all kind of evil. If there's no jail, he will kill more. If there's no police, he will rob. If there is no AIDS, he will have sex more and more with anything. If there's no consequence, he will never stop. If there's no death, he will think he's God. I'm very thankful for the Lord that we will not live forever. Because imagine all those evil people live forever. Imagine. And when you are evil and you are going to live forever, where your evil will stop. So I believe everything the Lord He put on us, from illness, from death, from everything, is a school of teaching. God is teaching us. Don't exceed your limit. Know who you are. I'm your God. It's not the opposite. I created you. You did not create me. If a human being can create God, that is a fake God. It does not exist anyway. It's just an illusion. So all things happen to you in life, it's happened because of your evil or somebody else's evil. If something good happened, because God created us supposed to do good, not to do evil. And always people who do evil, they will have the consequence. It's going to come back to you. Even if you think you are successful, even if you think you are victorious, if you think nobody catch you, nobody know you, nobody saw you, you rape a woman, nobody knows who did it. Trust me, you are known. Inside you, you are suffering, struggling. Pain will never stop coming to you. Your death hour will be the most horrible. A person who don't harm people, when he die, well, yeah, I harm nobody. What I will regret? Nothing. I killed nobody. I destroyed the life of nobody. I die comfortable death. A person who do all kind of evil things, trust me, his life inside him is hell. The oven is already burning inside the person. And you can prove that easy, by the way. Like, if you start talking about someone doing bad and there is somebody he do bad next to you, right away he will get aggressive with you. In the Middle East, we call it, who is the needle in his ass? He feel the needles, like even you are not mentioning his name. It's like a thief, he hear the sound of a police car. He think they are coming to him. He go to the window to see where they're going. A person who never commit a crime, he don't care if the police running in the street or not. Who care? Your guilt will follow you, will destroy you. And one of the biggest guilt is to make your life in the hand of those foolish liars. This is a guilt. This is a crime against your humanity. God gave you a brain. Why you give somebody else the authority to think for you? You do not know how to think? You do not know how to balance yourself? You need someone to act as God in front of you? And you are the fool who take whatever he says to you as a way to live, and then you find yourself, nothing changed, you are just being more stupid. You know, when the hippie movement started, you know, most of us, we were kids at that time. Maybe some of you, they were not even born. What the hippie movement did, this is the hippie. Spiritual, dance, music, you know, open sex, you know, girls and boys, everybody is happy, rings in the nose, rings in the belly, rings in the vagina, ring in their anus, chain in their nipples, and what, okay, and what, are they happy? Are they better society? Did they enjoy their life? Go check out how they are now. All of them, they are drug addicts, if they're still alive. drugs, sex, AIDS. I mean, all those things will lead to one place, a graveyard or jail. Don't let those stupid people rule your life. You rule it. You decide it. You fix it. You know, for me, even like they say to you, there's people who need shrink. You know what they call them, like a psychiatric, or doctor, whatever. I believe that those doctors themselves are mentally ill. I believe that they are I believe this is the biggest scam ever. Those doctors. I believe those doctors are scam too. They take your money, they make you poorer, and you are the way you are. And then because they are smarter than you, they convince you that you are better now. How about giving you medicine? I believe in medicine more than believe in them. Because medicine is something happen in laboratory. They practice it over some creatures, and they study the impact on them. And obviously, it's going to have an impact on you. And it's true that there's a billion side effect will happen to you because of the medicine, and you might die. But I trust medicine more than trusting doctors in that field, because they fool you with their answer. They claim they are listening, but the fact they are thinking about what they would do shopping and who is going to meet after finishing with you. And when the clock is clocked, he says time is up, and he'll see you next week. Simply, those people who need somebody to talk to, they go to those doctors. He is not helping you. And my advice for you, that if you need help, the first helper is the Lord. Is not those people. Anyone who charges you to talk to you, he is not going to help you. He is doing it for money. And that is telling you the help is coming for what purpose. He's helping himself to get richer. If you are sick, you go to doctor, fine. You need surgery, you go to doctor, you can't do it yourself. But those spiritual fraud, they fool people. They control your mind. They drive you out of balance. They don't give you balance. And trust me, the more you surrender yourself to a cult leader, the more cult leaders will try to get into you too, because there's competition. Like you will see this guy, he go to California and Beverly Hills. We know what is there. We know exactly what is there. They ask him a question about the needs of like this Jewish rabbi, I think he said to him, but needs is different from country to country. He said, no, trust me, the women needs in India, in the village, is the same as needs of women in Beverly Hills. Is that true? Is that true? In India, women, they die giving birth. They can't afford it to go to the doctor. Children, they have malaria. People cannot afford anything. And he claimed that women who live in Beverly Hills is the same as women who they are in India, and they have the same needs. I have to believe you, brother. It must be true. Women in Beverly Hills, they are the same as women who live in villages. They have the same needs. Yeah. I mean, look, those women, they have the same needs as those who they are in a village in India, working, poor people working in the poop to cook in it. Beverly Hills, yeah. I mean, they drive the same cars, they do the same shopping. Women in India, they do the same. Those poor, you know. And the funny is, he said that yes, those are in the villages. He's not talking about the rich Indian. There's a lot of rich Indian too, you know, in India. There's billionaires. But those are not even 1 to a million. And he claimed that the women in Beverly Hills, they have the same needs. A house there, a house alone, can buy a town, if not a city. Very disgusting. And the foolish people believe. And you know, money is a magnet. Will bring the foolish to the one who is fooling them. There is a Muslim who talked to me. He can call me tomorrow, and we are done for today. But warn your children about those fraud. Don't let them be fooled by the stupidity. And I say to you that only people who have a vacuum inside them, you know, there's a vacuum in a society. Certain people, they live in a vacuum because spiritually they are bankrupt. Education, they are bankrupt. Confidence, they are bankrupt. So they try to find who they are following such a scammer. And I say a scammer regardless of what he is doing as money. He is scamming you at least by his statements, making you believe in nothing. If you listen to this guy for 10 hours, what you learn? Nothing. It's more confusing after you listen to him from before. Engineering yourself, making yourself, everything is within you. Okay, why you are not happy? Your wife, she died because she isn't happy, obviously. Don't let those people fool you, my friend. And I cannot believe it really when he said that there's thousands of people that decide their spirit to leave their body. I mean, when he said that, it's hard to believe, actually, you know. True story. True story. Do you have a video? I mean, everything you do is in video. Do you have a video of your wife 9 months before she died saying, I want to leave? I will leave my body? Can you ask her to come back? His daughter, she is 7 years in age, and her mother, she prepared her. Why a mother, she will leave her daughter at the age of 7 years? So, is that because she learned from you how to be a good mother? She decided to leave her daughter at the age of 7? Because what he's saying, that his wife, she decided to die by yoga. But you tell me, why a mother, she will decide to do that when she have a daughter, she is 7 years old? 7 years old. Do you think a mother, she will really would love to leave life and leave behind her 7 years old girl? You did not hear what he said? Okay, no sound. Hold on. Sorry.
You're in a public space, anybody can say anything.
Yeah,
The law has not said anything,
you too.
no legal entity has said anything. People who have nothing else to do, they keep commenting about it.
After his wife she died, he burned her body immediately. She died, they burned her. So what entity? Nobody can do investigation. They buried her and they put the ashes in the river. Bingo. And now this is the excuse, how she died.
She was like my shadow for 12 years. She lived as a part of my life in everything that I did. And this is a nation where there have been thousands of incidents where people have left their body consciously.
Do you know anybody he can leave his body consciously? He just said there's thousands. That means he knew. He knew them. I mean, are you an entity yourself who knows, like the bodies when they leave, they come to you and they say, hey, Sadhguru, I am the person who died yesterday and I decide to leave. How you know about them? Thousands of people, they decide to leave their body. By what? By yoga. Do you see why yoga is dangerous? This guy is telling you, you send your daughter for me to learn yoga, she commits suicide. Because what he's saying simply, he's saying his wife, she committed suicide. Not by a knife, but by yoga. I don't believe in such a garbage anyway. Something happened.
So she announced that she will leave almost 9 months ahead of that time. And she even prepared my daughter, who was only 7 years of age. And many ways I tried to, because those 12 years we were traveling and traveling all the time together. So this was the time when we're just kind of beginning to settle down. I said, just now we're settling down. Why now? So she said, right now everything within me and outside of me is perfect. This is the time I want to attain to this. And
the wife, she sat with the husband. She told him that I decided to leave my body. And he's having a conversation with her now and saying, why now? Why you decide now? Yeah. I'm sure all of you are confused. Convinced. She sat with him and she told him, I want to leave my body now. I'm perfect. I'm perfect now. That's why I want to leave, because now I'm perfect. What an excuse. How come you don't want to leave, my man? You are not perfect yet? Are you saying to me that if somebody practices yoga when he is perfect, he feels he's perfect, it's time to go? And he can leave his body? Do we have really such a power? Can I ask my soul to leave my body? Hey, soul, leave it. Christian Prince, I'm not going to leave your soul. Why? You just go out, eh? Soul, just get out. Get out of here. I'm not going to go out. Okay, why you don't want to go out? You need to practice yoga. What the heck? So now if I go and sit in my ass for 10 hours, and then after that I ask you to leave, you can leave? I'm not Thor. You have to practice it for like a year or two. Became a perfect guru. Which guru? He decided to leave his body. Can you teach that to Joe Biden, for God's sake? I mean, you will solve many problems for USA. Why we don't call Joe Biden to take some class, let him join your class, man. Teach him how to leave his body. He's perfectly young now. Thousands of people, they decide to leave their body. And his wife, she decided, 9 months, you know. And by the way, why it took her 9 months to get out? I mean, the soul like was going to take an elevator, so she decided 9 months after, like 9 months. Okay, so now if I say my soul leave my body, is going to take it 9 months, you think? So 9 months from now, my soul will be. Why my soul look like Sri Dawa? Because it is. It's not a gender, you know. That's not a male and female. It's a soul.
And she started working towards it. I never thought she will make it so quickly.
I never thought that. He didn't say to her, honey, why you want to leave me? Come on, don't you love me? Don't you? You have a daughter, she is 7 years old. I mean, if you say she gets sick, she die, okay. But you are telling people that she decided to die by yoga? And this is the one you invite him to teach you? Guys, I want to tell you a secret. I used to have many wives. And one day I decided, you know what? I'm done with this. So I have a meeting with them. I told them I'm going to teach yoga. And we play video of Sadhguru teaching us how to do yoga. And then after we practice yoga, I told them, now we want to practice a game. You command your soul to leave your body. Okay? I said, okay. And all of them, they command their soul to leave their body. And brother, second morning, I have no wives and 0 mother-in-law. Because I convinced even the mother-in-law to leave their body. You know? Like leave your body, but don't take your car. Okay? Leave the car here. Where's the keys? Just your soul. Leave your body. Who in the world want to believe in such a garbage? Honestly, if there's anyone here believe what this guy's saying? So it is your duty to stand against those liars, otherwise those liars can destroy your generation. Like the pimp and rotet. I mean, look who is the one who have influence. A pimp, a scammer, a liar, a criminal. Sick. Sick and disgusting. Anyway, guys, I can't stay longer because I have to do some yoga. I heard that if you play yoga, you can change the way your face look like. I'm not sure, but I mean, I think true. So maybe I can wake up in the morning, I find different. I don't have a mirror because I'm scared to look at it, but I think it's going to work. Because if I can command my soul to leave, I think I can command my soul to leave and take somebody else's body. Like I will see somebody walking in the street, handsome, you know. I command my soul, say, hey, look at this guy, look at this guy. Go there, hijack him, you know. And my soul will go and I will be in that guy and come back to you. What do you think? And then I will open the camera. Like many of you ask me, why you don't open the camera? Are you kidding me? You will die, all of you. Some of you will have an attack. Some of you will have a blood pressure. Some of you even will hate himself, and children even they will not even they will stop growing. Like if your child is 5 years old, he will stay 5 years old forever. That's it, you know. That's it. It's fixed, you know. So it's for safety reason, for security reason, for universal reason, you know. So maybe I can command my soul to get out, take somebody else, you know. Who is handsome in town? Who is handsome in town? Let us see. Who in the world? Ahmadinejad. How I never thought about this. Ahmadinejad. He have all the requirement any man need. He's smart. They ask him about gays in Iran. He said, we don't have gays in Iran. The same as Kadarov. We don't have gays. What are you talking about? We don't have gays. Yeah, you know, so I can, like, you know, I will see, but I don't know how I can catch him walking in town here in USA. This guy is in Iran. I don't know. I think I chose the wrong character. I think this mission is impossible. Like, you know, you go, you sleep, you wake up, and you find yourself like you have such a character, smart, intelligent. You know, anything can fit on you. Then his jacket, you know, like, yeah. I mean, I have a neck. It's hard for me to wear a t-shirt. If I buckle my t-shirt, if I buckle my shirt, I will not be able to breathe. So I will have like a thin neck, small shoulders. Yeah, things will be better, man. Finally, I will find a solution. All right. I sound like a guru? Yeah, I work as a guru part-time. You want to register for my class? You know, all liars who claim to be doing good for humanity, they will not do any work unless you pay them. This is the first sign. As an example, Muhammad himself, he will not meet with any Muslim in a private unless he pay him first. It's a must. All those cult leaders. You know, I remember actually once I was invited for a church to do a seminar. They told me how much you charge. I said, what do you mean? He said, how much you charge to come here? I said, why I want to charge? He said, you don't charge? I said, no, why I want to charge? He said, well, all those people who do seminars, they get paid. And I said, well, obviously they are doing business. I'm not doing business. If somebody claiming that he is helping, I understand you can give donation, but you charge? You will not talk in a church unless you charge them, unless you tell them I want this. And there's a lot of those scammers. Those are not priests. Those are not men of God. Those, they don't care for you. Have nothing to do with the Messiah. They are just doing business. And then who is the one who is doing business? He is doing business. Have nothing to do with God. God is not a business. And those who make God as a business, they are not godly people. You should know that. Yeah, I know. Like they ask, you know, I know. I watched videos about it. After his wife, she died right away. He burned her body, so no investigation can be done. But anyway, always follow the money. Follow the money, and sex. Money and sex. You will find cult leaders. Muhammad, he have 16 privilege. How many of them about money and sex? More than 9. Simple. Privilege. All liars, they want 2 things: money and sex. Money mean power, mean politics too, mean authority, richness, controlling people. Money can do a lot of things. There's people, they sell themselves to the devil for the sake of $1,000. So don't be surprised. Money has authority over many. A person who is serving God, the last thing he will speak of is money. The last thing. Even though those who serve God, they need money too. I mean, you don't go like, you know, Paul, John, Mark, all those, they suffer a lot in their life. If you study their life, you will see how much they suffer. At that time, there's no Patreon where people, they can donate to them. They were discriminated, they were chased, they were killed. You know, like today, many Christians who they like have, let's say, a mission, they claim about their struggle. The struggle you are talking about is nothing compared to them. Who was donating to Paul? Who was donating to John? Did he open like Fund Me? We cannot compare between a real, truthful, struggling people who believe in the Messiah, who paid their life, and between people today, including myself. Can I compare what I do to what Paul or John or all the disciples of Jesus did? We cannot. However, maybe we cannot be like them, but we should not be doing business. The man who seeks business is a businessman. Then don't claim that you are serving God. Just, okay, do business. You are a businessman. There's many kinds of businesses. But don't call yourself a priest. Don't call yourself a missionary, and then you want to charge people to make a speech. Like I saw an article for this guy in Indonesia. His name is Ustad what? He charged $5,000 for a speech. $5,000. I saw it in Indonesian article. I don't speak Indonesian, but I use Google Translation. And no, my browser is not working. I don't know what happened. I click search, it's not searching. Why somebody want to charge $5,000 to make a speech? Abdul Samad. I mean, all of them, they have weird name. Sadhguru, so mad, you know. Yeah. I'm trying to find it in English, but I think I don't remember that title. Yeah, but this is not only in Islam. You will find people who claim to be Christian. They are doing that, as I told you. You know. A preacher says Starbucks customers will go to hell. You know, I mean, Hindu, Islam, I mean, all kind of weird. What? Starbucks customer will go to hell, brother? If. And having sex with the children at the age of 6 will not take you to hell? Sheikh Asim Al-Hakim, he charged $100 for half hour of consulting over Skype. Well, I mean, he's a man of God, you know. I mean, come on, 30 minutes for $100. He's cheap, actually, you know. How much money I should charge for all those people who call me and I stay 6 hours talking to them and they give me all the headache, and all of you are sitting and laughing, huh? You know what? I'm going to see in Skype how we can like put coins. You know, before you call me, you put your coins first. Oh boy. Yeah, a preacher says a Starbucks customer will go to hell. Why? Why, brother? Why? Why is that? Old video of local preacher Abdul Somad has gone viral. In video, Somad says people who buy coffee from US coffee chain Starbucks will go to hell due to the company support LGBT. Okay, now I understand. Now there's different situation. Okay. So how come your prophet, he promised you in heaven you will have sex with men if you are against LGBT? Look who is talking. Yeah, exactly. Like, do you remember the guy who you know, he challenged me? If I answer the question, he will give me a 5 BMW. Did you ask yourself why somebody he claimed to be a Muslim sheikh? Why is he even mentioning money in the challenge? Why you want to pay me? I mean, what 5 BMW? What does that mean? I mean, are we talking about who want to go to heaven or who's going to own more cars? Anyway, and you know, actually, even me, I don't get, you know, I mean, I get upset from people sometimes, like they say to me, Christian Prince, we did read your book, we get it for free. And I say to myself, those Christians, don't they know that my books support me? Why you are downloading my books for free? I mean, if you are a Muslim, I understand. And I will not be upset actually if you're a Muslim, because a Muslim, he will read my book for free. Okay, he will leave Islam. But a Christian, he read my books, which is not the books I gave out for free. Why you want to do that? So I do all my service for free. Everything I do for free. I don't, you know, and in the top of that, they get my books for free. And even they email me saying, I get your book for free. Can you believe it? So they don't support me. They get all what I do for free. In the top of that, they get my books for free. And I don't complain. I don't even scream at them. I say, okay, thank you. Then your book is very nice. I get it for free. I say, okay, thank you, brother. You know, what I would say. We get it for free. You know? They don't ask themselves, like, did he really put it for free? I have my books for free. Like, I gave only books which countries cannot afford it to pay for it. Like, there's many Chinese cannot. Indonesian, Albanian, Croatian, Russian, you know, Ukrainian. I mean, those countries, people are poor. So I give it for free. But why you download my books for free, which is not posted by me for free? And how you can be proud about it? Is that how you support me? I don't complain. I never have even mentioned it, actually. This is the first time I mention it. But it is reality. You know, people, they... maybe this is why those scammers, they knew people will take advantage of you. They don't care really how much you serve them. And maybe because people, they appreciate only the one who charged them, the one who sucked their blood, not the one who do things for free. Maybe people, they think too, maybe if you give them something for free, they will think it's not valuable. Maybe it's nothing. This is why it's for free. If you make the price expensive, people will think it's something must be priceless. That's why it's so expensive. This is the idea of people. You make it cheap because you have a goodwill, or even you give it for free. Nobody will read it. All right? This is the mentality of a human being. If you go right now in the street and you have an envelope in your hand and you says, I want to give you $5,000 in the envelope, but they cannot see it. Nobody will take it because nobody will take you seriously. It's so good to be true. Even if there's $5,000 inside it. Until maybe somebody will grab it just for fun. You say, oh, okay, what is inside? When you say for free, people don't appreciate. This is why there's many don't appreciate the Messiah. And even we abuse saying that the word, the Messiah, he gave us everything for free. The fact he did not give it for free. He paid his life for it. It wasn't for free. It was priceless. And because it's for free, many people don't want to follow the Messiah. They want somebody, want to give them versions, sex, penises. You know, they want, the human being is a greedy. And Muhammad, he understood very well how a human being is. They want to earn more. They want to have more slaves. They want to control more. They want to dictate. They want to be dictators. So Muhammad, he make you believe that you will have a palace in your. So now you are nobody. In my heaven, you will be like a king. Okay, you will have 80,000 little boys. A lot of women. They have no panties. Gold and silver. The wall of your palace made of one brick of gold, one brick of silver. They knew, those cult leaders, what do you want? This guy, he come to from different window. He come from spirituality and philosophy. And that means his target is people who have a low IQ. He just play with words, and those people who have low IQ, they will be amazed. With the stupidity, not with the intelligence. Because you learn nothing. You know, when you meet somebody, like once I went, I think it was Home Depot, something like that, or Walmart, I'm not sure. And there was an old lady, and obviously she is having a hard time to put her stuff in the trunk. So I said, let me help you. She looked at me and she said, no. I said, no, it's just help you for free. She said, no, I don't want. Okay, no problem. But trust me, ma'am, you're like my mother. I can help you. She said, I told you I don't want your help. You know, people, they don't even trust the goodwill of anyone. They think there's something wrong. Because a human being too experience a lot of evil people. So even when you try to do something good, your good will not be accepted. Because we are in a time where it's too good to be true. Well, why this guy want to volunteer to help me? This woman, she was asking herself, maybe he want to take my purse, maybe he want to steal my car. You know, I'm an old woman, my car, the door is open, you know. There's tons of stories. If you are driving in the highway and you see somebody asking you to stop, you will ask yourself, maybe he's a drug dealer, maybe he's wanted, maybe he's a criminal, maybe you want to do something to me, maybe we cannot even help. You cannot help anybody. Because you never know. The world becomes so evil. You can't even talk to a child because there's a lot of child molesters. You have to stay, you have to keep a distance. Like, you know, like when we were in the Middle East, if you see a child, you know, you play with football with him, etc. Now, if you do that in America, the parents will go crazy on you. They will think you want something. Because society change, people become really pervert, evil, and that because of those atheists, they force their agenda. No Bible, no God, no, you know, just go have sex. Life is about sex. Life about, they teach your child even when he is in the, you know, second grade, how to have sex in the anus. They bring a man wearing a skirt. I mean, they destroy the society. So even if you are a good person trying to do something good, you will find yourself limited in what you can do. And you have to be careful. Do you think the society should speak up? For sure we should. So what, you know, what we are doing here now? You see, when you go mute, the other voice will be loud. The other voice will be loud. And that's why actually I like this governor in what his name? DeSantis. Yeah. I mean, this guy, he started fighting their agenda, and now they are trying to make him, to paint him as the devil. He is full of hate, he is racist, he against black, he is, you know, I mean, the guy, just because he stood against their evil, they try to demonize him and make him the devil himself. When the reality, they are the devil. I mean, why are you bringing books about sex for children at the age of 5 and 6 years old? What for? Do even they knew what the word sex mean? So we need more people like this guy who took a stand. You see, this is why actually I like this guy, the governor of Florida, way more than Trump. Trump is just dumb. He's stupid. He was in the office for 4 years. He did not do anything. This guy, he cleaned the ground. I mean, every day he is screwing them with something. Trump is just a big balloon. You know, he talked too much. I did this, I did that. Maybe he's good in the economy. The rest is nothing. He was busy helping actually our enemies, helping Qatar. He was the best friend for Qatar. He even forced the Saudi and the Emirati to lift their sanctions on Qatar. He did that. Even in the last week of his office, he did that. He was supporting Erdogan. And by the way, we have Erdogan election is going to happen next Sunday, supposedly. Actually, yeah, I mean, will be tomorrow. Already it is Saturday. I hope that the one who will win is Erdogan, not the guy who is supported by the atheist. You might say, how come? I will tell you why. If the atheist party won, those stupid European, and they are so stupid to the point stupidity is beyond them. They will give them weapons, they will welcome them in the European Union, they will give them submarines, they will give them F-35, they will give them everything to destroy Greece. Anything they want. At least we have now a donkey. He's acting like as a religious, supposedly, and he is doing the wrong thing. At least now he cannot get the most advanced weapon from America. If the atheists they won, trust me, America will open their warehouse to the evil country of Turkey. And we knew what that will mean. So we have this evil man Erdogan, because at the end of the day, the atheist is not better, by the way. The atheists are not better. Don't think if you finish with the Muslims, terrorists, you are going to be happy with the atheist rulers. It's the same garbage. This is Turkey, my friend. Their history is there. Kemal Ataturk is not better than Erdogan. You like Islam or not, I believe Erdogan is 1,000 times than those atheists. This guy is taking Turkey down. Economy is collapsing. The army is weak. Even he claimed like they are making airplanes and all this garbage. This is all, there's nothing. You know, we know what Turkey is. Their weapon is garbage. Like even when they make like a drone, they use them in Ukraine, they became famous. But now, even now, he is using the engines made in Ukraine. The wings are made in Japan. The chips is coming from Israel. We know the game. The same as the Iranian. But it's better to have somebody nobody like as a head of Turkey from having an atheist. All those stupid European leaders, they will open arms for him. And then we know what will happen next. The next will happen is the invasion to Greece. In fact, Erdogan, 2 weeks before the earthquake, he was saying we can now shake the ground under the Greek people in Athens. He want to shake the ground underneath of them. 2 weeks after the ground was shaken under his feet. First of all, Hindu don't have scriptures. That would be funny to say scriptures, because what scriptures you have? Do you even know the name of your God? Sadhguru, he said you have 35 million gods. So how can that be as scriptures? Which God the scriptures speak of? 35 million? I mean, make them, what about make them 30 millions? Give us this count. Never read the Bible, waste of time. Our friend, I don't know why I'm reading your text. It's a waste of time. Here we go, I will block you. Take care, Mr. N.R. I cast you the same as the caste system of the Hindus. You are now not part of the high society. You are in the low society, in the banned one. You are banned. We are good society. We have caste system. We caste you. You are poor, we are rich. We are clean, you are dirty. What a disgusting society. No justice, no fairness. Go and do some gang rape so you can be holy. Gang rape, not only rape, gang rape. Yeah, actually, you know, YouTube have caste system. Here we go. I just cast him out of here. You know, very simple. Yeah, it's better to have a leader for the enemy who is evil and stupid from having evil and smart. And because those Europeans are really stupid, you know, like USA, actually before Erdogan, he joined Russia program with the S-400, was giving part of the project of F-35 to Turkey. Can you believe it? So they can steal technology, very high technology. So I'm very thankful that Erdogan is stupid and that is stopped. If he loses the election, I assure you, Turkey will have F-35, they will have all kind of high technology weapon, all the sanctions from European Union will be lifted, they will open their borders to Turkey, and you know what does that mean. So keep Erdogan a president for the coming 50 years, I will never be upset. And don't worry about Hagia Sophia, we will have it anyway. Hagia Sophia is a building made of rocks, is there for thousands of years. We will have it back. They cannot eat it, they cannot swallow it, they cannot digest it. It's a church, and is going to be protected, and we will have it back. We will. Remember, the Jews, they lost their land for more than 3,000 years, not 2,000 years. And they have it back. 3,000 years, not 300 years. We will be victorious, and we will take back what belonged to us. We will not let the thieves take our land, our churches. We will have it back. And all Turkey will come to Christ, sooner or later. In fact, there's a big change in Islamic society happening in the Middle East. You know, they claim, like you see in YouTube, they bring you those stupid Western people making Shahada, etc. Those are dummy Western. They don't count. The one who count is the real Muslims, who they are inside the society, and the society is collapsing. Islam is dead. We are from there. We knew what's happening. As an example, if you go right now and check how many Kurdish are converted to Christianity every day. Kurdish, a tsunami in Turkey, in Iran, in Syria. The Turkish society is changing so fast from Islam into Christianity. Same in Iran. This is a Shia country. This is 100% Shia. Very few small minority of Muslims, and the Christian cannot even count them. But the reality is a huge number of Shia become Christians. And things is changing fast again in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, just 10 years ago, nobody can go to Mecca. Women, they cannot drive. Music is forbidden, etc. Now everything is gone. Islam, you know, if Islam is gone in Mecca, Islam is gone everywhere. Just wait. This is the head. This is Mecca. There's no Islamic police in Saudi Arabia no more. People want to pray, don't want to pray, it's up to them. Things is changing so fast. And all of this have an influence of the internet and technology. They knew they cannot stay in their place. They knew that their country have no future if they stay with the forcing prayer 5 times a day. It's not even practical, it's just stupid. They knew that forcing people to say the same word, to sing the same song is stupid. And now you see Saudi Arabia trying to present itself as a smart country. So they decide to borrow, to pay money for the American and whatever space companies to take 2 of them to the space, and one of them is a woman, and she is not even wearing hijab. Do you see the change? A woman before, she cannot even leave town without permission of the husband. And even if she leave town with the permission of the husband, she have to have a guardian, a male guardian. Now they are sending women to the space with men, alone. Do you see the change? That cannot be Saudi Arabia. So things is changing. The Saudi themselves today, they are not the same as they used to be 20 years ago. Even the one who says to you he defends Islam, but in reality, Islam is gone. Islam is history. Their mosque is empty. When they used to have Ramadan, the mosque is full. Like when they say Salatul Taraweeh, the mosque is so loaded. Why? Because there's a police. Police, they will watch who come, who did not. Police from your area. If you don't come to pray, they watch over how many people are upset. I mean, they're absent. So they come to your door. They say, "How come you did not show up yesterday?" Say, "Oh, I was sick." "What about today?" "I'm sick too." "Oh, you look fine." If you don't come for 3 days, they will take you to the office and they will accuse you of being apostate. And they will give you a warning. If you don't show up to the prayer, we will take you to court and you will be executed. That is gone. The Saudi police of religion is gone. Women, they can walk in the street with no hijab. People, they can dance. Now they have movie theater. Now they have a music festival. Now they have movie festivals. Theater was haram. The first bicycle came to Saudi Arabia, was executed. Can you believe it? A guy he went abroad. He brought with him the first ever bicycle. The people, they reported him to the Sharia court. There's a guy, he brought the devil. The Sharia court, they broke the bicycle and they ordered to be beheaded. The bicycle. Why? This is the bike of the devil. They behead the bicycle. So imagine how Saudi Arabia changed since then until now. From beheading the bicycle to what it is today. And trust me, open society mean Islam is dead. And look at the Muslims, how beautiful they are. They are the only people in the world who give a finger to their God. Shall I give him a finger too? But then I have to wash my finger. The only people in the world who point their finger up to Allah. Are you giving him a finger? And where is your God right now? He's up? Are you sure? I thought the earth is round. What is up now, it is down. Actually, in fact, what is up to me now is down for you. So you are fingering whom, you idiot? It's the same as a Muslim who live in America, but he want to pray in direction of Mecca. The only way to pray in direction of Mecca if you put your head in the toilet seat. Mecca is in the other side of the earth. Stupid people. In fact, Indonesian people, they were praying to the direction of Somalia for more than 1,000 years. And Allah did not give them a warning until Mr. GPS told them. 1,000 years Muslim in Indonesia praying toward Somalia and Africa. 1,000 years. If you don't believe me, I will search for it. I don't know for how long Islam it came to Indonesia, but since then, where is your stupid God? Instead of giving him finger, can you Allah give you a finger, says different direction? Why Allah did not give you a finger? You give him finger all the time. Muslims are supposed to face the Kaaba. Okay. And where is Indonesian? Indonesian Muslims turn prayer back to Mecca. After what? After they find out that they are praying to Somalia. Where was Allah? All those years. Until the kuffar, they brought a GPS. And only, even now is more stupid, because how you can pray in direction of Mecca if the earth is a flat? Can you? Stupid like your prophet. Give him a finger. Go ahead. Go, give him a finger. Christian Prince debate with Shaltour. My friend, let your friend call me. I go live almost every day. Islam versus Christianity. I mean, how Islam can be verse in Christianity? When you say Islam versus Christianity, we have to talk about something that exists. Is Islam exist? You don't even know what Islam means. You don't know what Allah means. Do you? Let your friend call me so we can laugh. Christianity is proven to be true, even your Quran. Islam, we are waiting. The sun set in the muddy water, and the semen of the man coming from his backbone. May Allah bless your bone. And the women have a sperm coming from her ribs. Call me so I can rip you apart with your ribs. Verses. I mean, when you speak about verses, you have to talk about something equal. You don't bring a midget to fight a giant. You Muslims are following a midget. His name is Muhammad. Even his name is not real. Your God is fake, your prophet is fake, your Quran is fake, and full of stupid stories. Your prophet, without debating with me, he was fainting every 2 seconds. So imagine if he debate me. He will faint before even you start. A prophet of Allah. Sadhguru is more qualified to be a prophet than your prophet. At least he is not a child molester. Maybe he's a liar, maybe he's a fraud, but he is not a child molester. Do you want to worship him? Here we go. He have a white beard too. He's way better than your prophet. At least when he speak, he's not stupid like Muhammad. Shaitan play with your anus. You will never hear him saying that. Shaitan round himself around your penis. Shaitan sleep in your nose, piss in your ears. I mean, what's happened to you Muslims? You give finger to Allah, but Shaitan finger in you all over. Even in your anus he go inside. So we cannot compare between Sadhguru and Muhammad. He's way more smarter, educated, you know. I mean, Muhammad is just the most dumbest, stupid idiot. Anything you want to describe Muhammad, you can go for it. Rapist, murderer, thief, stupid, idiot, liar, and even he been, you know, they did something to him. Isn't it your prophet who says that a bunch of black men who they are naked, they rode him all day long? Can you make a video about it? How the black people, they rode Muhammad and they are very tall and naked. Why they are naked? Are they coming from the land of Nakadeen? And when a man he is naked, he is riding Muhammad, where his penis was? And where was Allah? And even it says in the book that Muhammad, when he came back, he was so exhausted because they rode him all day long, from the morning until night. This is your prophet? A Muslim saying Astaghfirullah. Am I lying? I can show you the story. Astaghfirullah. Here we go. A Muslim he refuted me. Astaghfirullah. He seek forgiveness from Allah. Why those black men, they rode you too? And instead of answering me, they say Astaghfirullah. That's it. You got me busted now. What do you want more? You got the answer. What about you challenge me to show you the reference so we can laugh and we'll make you read it? Mr. Astaghfirullah. You want to Skype with me? Well, I want to finish this video. I'm here now for many hours and already very late for me. It's 1:36. But I will take your call. Hold on, Mohsin. Just for a snack. Go ahead. I open my Skype. I will take only this guy. His name is Mohsin. Did you text me? Who are you mocking and insulting our prophet? Well, I am the one who can insult him. Who are you? This guy is saying to me, who are you to insult our prophet? Who is your prophet? An idiot. He's not answering. Hey, Mohsen, I will give you a few minutes to text me. If you don't, I'm going to log off from Skype. Who are you to insult our prophet? Well, I am the one who can insult him. He is a pervert. Who are you to tell me not to insult him? You think the Muslims, they think they are superior. Who are you? I am the one who can wipe the floor with your prophet. What you can do about it? Can you do anything? Show me. How can a Christian God be jealous? Jealous is one who gateways hell in Hinduism. Well, my friend, you are stupid like your God and your prophet. When the Bible speaks about God is jealous, it's speaking about that God, He care for us. His jealousy is about us not to be lost. Like when you have a person, like now, I insulted your prophet. You said to me, who are you insulting my prophet? You are jealous for your prophet, which means you care for your prophet. And what if I show you the same mission in the Quran? Do you want to call me so we can laugh? I mean, do you forget that your God, Allah, He have 99 names, all of them, they are horrible? A Muslim is trying to be smart, that's why he do poo-poo. Their intelligence is poo-poo. Mohsen, where are you? You said to me you want to Skype with me. I opened Skype just for you. If we open right now the 99 names of Allah, people would die laughing. You are testing your screen sharing? Why you want to share your screen? Do you look handsome? I don't have time, my friend. You can test it when you call me. Just call. I'm here for many hours. I'm here for 3 hours and it's already very late. He's a Hindu? Well, I cannot talk to you now. I have to go to the rat temple. Sorry. I have to give some sacrifice for the rats. My friend, you are the last one who can argue about anything. Rat temple. I mean rats. Are you serious, Hindus? Rats. Is the gods will join with you? Or you will be alone? I don't want to have rat infestation in my house. Rats. Mohsen, you are a Muslim? Oh, okay. Well, we can show you something about rats too, as long as you are a Muslim, no problem. I mean, kids in India, they cannot have enough milk. They are poor, and they're giving milk to the rats. Why? Because they are gods. Mohsen, obviously you are a liar. All this time you did not text me. Anyway, let me log off Skype. You can call me tomorrow if you want. If you are truthful, really. But obviously you are not. Anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoy the scene, the last view I showed you on the screen. That will make you feel better about, because those rat gods, they can bless you. All of us, we knew that rats, they have a lot of cheese. Imagine if you worship them. Do you know how much cheese they are storing in their rat house? Allah have a lot of cheese too, but his cheese is different, like women, cheesy women, cheesy women. They are see-through, which is lovely. I don't want to even think about it. I'm going to sleep soon. What? Bad idea, bad idea. Talking about women who they are see-through. Man, I mean, what? How I can sleep now? A single guy like me. And now we are talking about very sensitive issue, beautiful women who they can see through their bones. This is the dream of every man. I don't know even how Prophet Muhammad, he was able to think about how to make us happy. Since I am single, sometime I have to confess my sin now with you. Sometime I imagine those women in my dreams. I cannot tell you really exactly what we do. Excuse me. But they are so beautiful. Look at this position I see in the dream. Oh, look at this one too. Oh, that is something different. Prophet of Allah, he knew what make man happy and what make him not happy. And you do not need to debate a Muslim about Islam. I mean, one picture is better than 1,000 words. Can you imagine you have a wife like this, sitting like that? I mean, don't think about it, just look at it. Isn't this is so beautiful? Women, we can see through their bones. So we fast all our life from sleeping with women, and now we are in heaven, and we are going to get the women who they are bony through. Isn't it obvious that this is really from God? Why people are stupid? Why people don't see it's amazing? This is only can be done by Allah. Look at this beauty. Look at this. Guys, I cannot. So I'm committing sin right now. I mean, those positions are driving me crazy. Why they are doing that in the pictures? I mean, okay, you are pretty, you are sexy, and you know it. But why you are putting your legs like this? And what the heck is that? And why you are wearing high heels? That's very tempting. I mean, she is see-through and she is wearing her shoes. That's not fair. I mean, maybe many of you are married, so this will not affect you, but think about us, the single guys. Have mercy. Have mercy on Mr. Muhsin. He's a Muslim too. Conservative Muslim. He shake it 3 times when he piss. By the way, Muhsin, do you know why the Prophet says shake it 3 times? What about 4? Do you think it's going to come out if you shake it 3 or 4 times? I mean, your Prophet is stuck with number 3 with everything. So, I mean, we do not need to debate about anything. I mean, you won. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. Oh boy, look at this one. No, this one is not good. That's not good. That's horrible. No, 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 no. A'udhu billah. A'udhu billah. Oh boy. Now many men, they are thinking about things now. I feel like I want to eat salad now. Okay. After seeing all those things. You know, look at this. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, please don't do that to me. Okay. Mohsen, can you call me? I want to say Shahada now. I mean, that's it. I can't resist. Your Prophet, he convinced me. So now we go and do jihad and we die for the sake of the Edith Muhammad, and then we go to heaven to sleep with bones of women. Jellyfish. What's wrong with jellyfish? Where I get those pictures from? Those Prophet Muhammad took them for women in heaven. He was in heaven. Remember when Muhammad, he took the flying donkey? True story, you know. He went all the way with a flying donkey, like dragan, 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 dragan. It's very short trip because the donkey, the distance between his hooves is like here and the horizon. Man, look how this donkey is so long, like those dogs you see them in the movie. A dog is so long in the cartoon, you know. So like dragan, and the Muslim, they say that the angels, they go to Allah in 1,000 years, as the Quran says. So how Muhammad, he went all the way in a few hours and came back round the trip? It might be the power of fart. But anyway, I think, I mean, this is alone is enough to make many of you convert to Islam. You know, it is some bad people. I say, stop touching yourself, Mohsen. Mohsen, hey Muslim boy, don't listen. Behave yourself, man. We show Mohsen the pictures. He start touching himself. You don't have self-control. A'udhu billah. Shame on you. She is your sister in Islam, and she is not yours yet. She's in heaven, and you never know. Maybe those will be the not for you, for different one. Maybe for me. Don't stare. And brother, I have to think about the positive thing about those pictures, because the first thing I thought about that from now on, women, they cannot put their keys and the credit card in their bra. We can see it, you know. I mean, where are you going? She have the credit card in her bra. Take your credit card, do shopping. She took the car, she put the key in the bra. I mean, the bra is like a warehouse. Even some of them, they put like the grocery there. Tomato, zucchini, banana, spinach, I mean, macaroni, you know. Now those days is over. They cannot do that. We see everything. What is in their purse, what in their wallet, what in their bra. I mean, yeah, I mean, by the way, what is really confusing, how come we cannot see inside the shoes? Oh, because the shoes are not made of bones. Oh, okay, all right. That makes sense. That makes sense. But there is something weird in the picture. Is that the boobs? How come the camera is not going through the boobs? Huh. Do you think women, they put something there? Guys, look, honestly. I think women, they do something fishy here. See? We got them busted. Look, what the heck is that? How come here we are not going through? Do you see? You didn't see it through. I mean, it's like thick. There's something there. It might be the credit card. Maybe the car key. I don't know what she have there. But obviously, there is something, you know. There is something. The house keys, the car keys, the credit cards. Yeah. And Muhsin wanna call me to debate me about his God. I mean, do you even have the guts to call me? Aren't you ashamed? What the heck with this religion? Look, this is, oh boy. Imagine if your wife in heaven and she have those things. Oh man, that's nice. Red, oh boy. She have a red knee. Hey, honey, why your knee is red? Because I'm eating a lot of kimchi. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Yeah, look at this position. Look at this one. Oof, 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 oof. And you are not convinced that the prophet is saying the truth? It's time to believe, you know? It's time. You added me, Muhsin, too late. Call me tomorrow when I come back I'm at tomorrow. Tomorrow is already tomorrow. It's already 2 a.m. in the morning, my friend. And as you see, their wives are waiting for me. And I cannot say they are naked. I mean, who care about naked? I can see through, as you see. What naked mean? You know, look at this. So beautiful, so beautiful. Uh-oh. No, I cannot show that. No. Oh boy. That's something we will do when I go to heaven. Not now. All right, guys. I want to say thank you for being here. And again, this video will not stay, but you can download it from my Patreon. I will make it enlisted. So I'm not even going to play music because really I'm getting sleepy and tired. So I want to say thank you for being here. I hope you guys will have a nice dream. Dreaming about beautiful women, like as you see in the screen. If you are married, it's time to divorce. Look at this. Joe, go and find women like those. You know what? What about you publish such a picture in the internet and says, I'm looking for a woman like this? What do you think? Is it possible to find a woman like that on earth? Look how beautiful the face is. Zoom in, zoom in. You would love it. I mean, you want to kiss her. You cannot even stay away from her. Like the first thing you open your eyes in the morning, you look at this beautiful bones in front of you. You are in love. You will really, really enjoy your life. Like you are drinking coffee, she brings you coffee in the morning. You wake up, you open your eyes, and her head is so close to you. So beautiful. You know, don't flip the coffee and burn yourself because you got scared. No. I mean, you were used to it, like first night, second night, you know, you were used to it. You know, that's it. This is your wife. This is what Allah, He promised you. Scare the hell of you. Yeah. And then, you know, actually there's a benefit of this. You can make from her bones soup. You know, like, you know, all kind of soup. Bone soup, bonjour soup, bonjour soup, you know, bonsoir soup. I mean, there's a lot of bone. All kind of bone soup, you can do it. Trust me. Allah has thought about everything you like. And not only that, look at the shoes. Do you know the size? Look at the size. Did you think about it? Her feet is so big. So look at this. I think this is like, her shoes is like maybe 13. Big feet, man. If her feet is like this, what about her fingers? Size does matter. What a stupid religion. As they say, garbage in, garbage out. And if this is your prophet and this is his equality and this is how low he is, so why you are surprised? You want to see who's God? Go and see what Jesus said. Go and open any page in the Bible of Jesus speaking, and you will see what we are talking about and why we find your prophet stupid and very laughable. You laugh at the Hindus, you don't have something better, trust me. You don't. I want to say thank you guys, until we see you soon again. Christ is Lord, and don't have bad dreams. Be careful.